Hey Aquarius, intuitive soul coach here with your August 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aquarius and take a look at this very important moon that happens to highlight your first house, which lands in your sign. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. So this moon for you, Aquarius, again, highlights your first house, which is all about you. So taking a look back on maybe resolutions or energy that was surrounding your birthday this year of 2022 and seeing how far you've grown, how far you have come. Because I feel that there is a sense of accomplishment. There's a sense of you should feel proud of yourself, because I feel like your spiritual team is as well. Now, this moon lands on August 11th or 12th, depending on your location, Aquarius, and again is in your sign. So all about you, all eyes on you. This is the perfect time to set new goals or to reassess some goals that you've laid out for yourself, and taking action, putting yourself out there, starting something or finishing something even. So it's a very powerful time for you to manifest. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Magician showing up and possibly even the Wheel of Fortune. Now we do have Libran energy, Aries, and Leo. Now you may have these placements in your chart, Aquarius. You may be dealing with others that have these placements in their chart, or you're just embodying these energies all together, especially Leo, as this moon happens to be in Leo season as well. So Libran energy, finding balance in your life. Really, again, taking a look at resolutions, goals, whether this is personal, whether it's financial or career related, relationship goals, taking a look at how far you have come and how far you've grown. For some of you, I just heard you may be traveling off the beaten path. You can see here in this imagery, it almost looks like there is a beaten path or an alternative path. So I feel like there could be something you are doing, Aquarius, that not everybody else does. There could be maybe a business idea, a creative idea, some sort of invention, or maybe a new sense of purpose that you're bringing to your life that takes a little bit of a turn, a little bit of a spin, but it's for the better, and it's actually going to bring in, it could be financially lucrative if this is a career opportunity, or this could even be a new relationship. Now, it doesn't just have to be romantic. This can be new friendships. This can be your soul tribe coming in. But I'm just sensing that you're creating solutions to any challenges or any imbalances that were going on in your life. And with this Libran energy, I feel like there may have been a little bit of indecisiveness regarding some sort of choice or decision or how to move forward in a certain area of your life. But I feel like you will be finding the solutions and creating balance and creating harmony within a specific area or many areas of your life, Aquarius. Next, we have Aries energy, working through those feelings. So whether it is feelings of passion, feelings of desire, joy, creativity, feelings of overcoming some sort of emotional setback or loss, or for some of you, even a disappointment or a heartache. Whatever this is, you're working through your feelings and you're coming out on top. Sometimes we tend to suppress our feelings, numb them, or we let them make the decisions for us. Sometimes feelings can get really intense, really deep, or wishy-washy all over the place. But I feel like you're getting a clear focus on what it is, and you're bringing balance to whatever emotions tend to kind of come up and shake things up at times. Next, we have Go Wild. Beautiful. Because this energy is all about you. This is about you going wild, telling yourself in a positive way here, positive light, that you are courageous, that you're brave, that you're going to step into your power. That's what this Leo energy is all about here for you. Now, this is also reminding me of that strength energy. And that is about you really utilizing that inner strength that you have, but being gentle with yourself along the way. But there's something you're putting out there, and I'm really excited. So let's dive in here, Aquarius, and take a look at where your energy is currently at around this full moon. Where is your energy at, and what is it that you'll be celebrating? What do we have here? There's the world that we, oh, that was the Wheel of Fortune. But here's the world, which is about completions. So again, there could be something that you're completing, some sort of cycle. Now, again, pay attention to what was going on around your birthday, or maybe some new ideas, maybe a new job, a new relationship. There could be some sort of finalization, some sort of completion, accomplishment, victory. This is about you finally moving forward here and feeling like you're successful as well. There's a sense of fulfillment here, because I feel like there could have been setbacks. You could have felt stuck, or you just felt at times that there wasn't closure on a situation, but I feel like there's forward movement here. So even though there's still a sense of you finding balance, let's take a look and see what it is that you are celebrating. I feel like you're finally celebrating something here that, again, you felt stuck in. You felt stuck, weren't quite sure how to move forward. You could have been stuck in your feelings for a lot of you. You could have been stuck in your feelings or emotions regarding a cycle that you were in. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. Some of you are celebrating a new job. This could be a move. And now when the Ace of Pentacles comes in, this is anything regarding the physical. Now, finances, material gains, prosperity, health, your body. So this is beautiful because it says that you have unlimited potential to really tap into the energy of abundance and prosperity here. So you are celebrating a cycle ending, and there is a brand new beginning coming out here. You're working through some feelings, and while you're working through them, Aquarius, there's a new cycle coming in here for you. And once you realize when one door opens, when one door closes, another opens for you. And I feel like it's almost like you're so excited to jump into this new phase, but it's almost like you have to wait for the other door to close completely before you can jump into this new energy, this new chapter of your life. And once you do, you're going wild, you're going all in. It's almost like writing a book. If you're writing a book and you're really excited to put it out there and to publish it, but you have to finish the final chapter first of the book. You can't put the book out there with no ending. But it's almost like you're very, very excited, but you can't put the cart before the horse type of energy. But once you complete that chapter, then it's time to go wild and let it loose into the universe here. So I really like this energy that I'm picking up on for you. This is also saying, for some of you, you may be finishing one job and maybe you put in a 2-week notice, or perhaps you are growing your business, but there's something that's completing or wrapping up so you can move on or put it out into the world. For others of you, this could be a move as well. Maybe you've been looking to buy a home or find a new place to rent, and you're in the final stages of packing and getting ready, but you have to wait until the first date of your lease here. So again, there is something very exciting coming in for you. Now let's take a look and see what you should focus on manifesting during this moon cycle. I thought I just seen one flip in here. Maybe not. What is it that Aquarius should focus on manifesting during this moon cycle? We have the Hermit. So focus on taking a big look at everything, gaining that soul wisdom. Some of you, there may be a sense of kind of going inward a little bit, wrapping up loose ends, paying attention to the details of something. And that may take you, to inward, to do some introspection. Now this Hermit energy along with this world, this is very powerful. So there may be something that you are wrapping up or doing on your own before you kind of go wild with that next level or that next cycle that you are moving towards here. So I do feel like the more you can gain this soul wisdom here coming from the Hermit, the introspection, This is about you gaining the knowledge necessary to really move forward on your path. A lot of you are highly intuitive here as well. And I feel like you are trusting your gut feelings and you're trusting that something is going to work out, and you are paying attention to those feelings. And some of you could be talking to someone about those feelings that you've been having as well. Maybe it's a coach, a mentor, a therapist, a trusted friend. But I feel like once you get something out, it's going to feel a lot better if you've been holding in some emotions or feelings. Some of you, this could be a new relationship as well. Perhaps you haven't really told somebody that you like them more than you do, and you've been just keeping your feelings to yourself. I feel once you let something out here, once you work through what your true feelings are, then you're gonna take off here in a positive new, I just keep getting a twist or a spin, but in a positive way. It's almost like you thought the worst of a situation, but ultimately it turned out to be way better than you could have expected. So I feel like this cycle is coming in sooner rather than later. You're going to create this balance that maybe you weren't expecting to happen in this timing here. Now let's take a look here and see what your untapped spiritual gifts are, Aquarius. What are your untapped spiritual gifts? So untapped means that you're figuring out how to fully embrace this energy at 110% here. So it's the Eight of Swords, which means that you are freeing yourself from whether it's mental conflict, because you are an air sign, Aquarius. So this could be about you freeing yourself and letting go of old stories, letting go of old patterns, old habits, old feelings, or old emotions that just are no longer serving you with where you want to go. So I feel like any blocks that were causing panic, you're figuring out how to release them so you can move forward here. You're moving towards freedom. You're freeing yourself. There is a sense of release here. If you felt restricted, if you felt bound, or if you felt caged to an energy, I feel like you're figuring out how to get yourself out of a situation. Because look, the cage here is open. It's just that this angel is looking down and they think that they're stuck, but they're really not. At any time, they could fly free. And that's what you're doing here. This is an untapped gift that you have, and it may not seem like a gift, but the good news is, combined with this Hermit, you're really gaining the soul lessons that you came here to learn and to evolve. So that is why this is an untapped gift of yours. It may seem a little more difficult at times for you. You may get in your head a little too much at times, Aquarius, and you may overthink, overwork, overanalyze. Even overcompensate, I just heard as well. And I'm also feeling the energy. I'm hearing two names coming up here. I'm hearing Brian and Christopher. Brian and Christopher. So please take that as it resonates. Maybe it's the same name. Perhaps it's a place. Perhaps it's your energy. But I'm just sensing here that this is about you stepping out. And if you are feeling in a place at times, feeling a little bit lonely, feeling a little bit isolated, this is about you reaching out. And I feel like for those of you that have been feeling lonely or isolated, there's soul tribe type of energy coming in. And I feel like it's because maybe you've been asking, or because you've worked through some feelings and you're ready to take that next level, that next step. Let's see what your greatest strengths are. And right away, we have the Knight of Cups and we have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Your greatest strength. And this is something you may have been told by other people that they really appreciate, that you cut through any of the BS, that you can bring truth and clarity, truth and logic to find solutions to any problems that maybe other people have. But when it comes to looking at yourself, you may feel a little bit confused. It's just because you get up in your head sometimes, Aquarius. But you have a beautiful gift of being able to unlock and find the solutions to the challenges. You can see that she's holding a key, and the key lands in her mind here. So sometimes, yes, that overthinking can get you into trouble, but for other times, one of your greatest gifts is for you to be able to think logically and also with your heart. Combine the both here. Knight of Cups says that you may be, you may be opening up this heart chakra and going in a direction that you love. Even though you're letting your logical mind help and prompt you move forward, you're letting your heart guide you and lead the way. And that combination is powerful. Aquarius, you are a lot more powerful than I feel like you even give yourself credit for. So you may actually be a very, very good manifester. So be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. And sometimes you get things, and once you get them, you're thinking, oh man, do I really want this? Do I want what this entails? But I feel for a lot of you, you may be gravitating towards something that makes your heart sing, whether it's a new career, whether it's a relationship, or again, being surrounded by your soul tribe and the people that fully love and fully support you. Now, the Ace of Swords being your greatest strength as well is being able to clear up any miscommunication between you and others. This is about making sure that your words come out with compassion, with kindness, because at times the Ace of Swords here, they can sound a little bit sharp, like they know it all at times. But I sense for you, one of your greatest strengths is to be able to help people find and see the solutions to any of their obstacles or challenges. And also in doing so, you're able to help yourself, Aquarius. So you have some beautiful gifts here. Sometimes we don't always utilize those strengths that we have, but focus on the strengths because they will set you free in a sense here. Whatever you feel imprisoned or encaged, I feel like you utilizing the tools that you have, you being able to tune into your own skills, your own personal power, and the resources that are available to you, you'll be able to get yourself out of any sticky situations. So let's see here what your spiritual team, what messages Spirit has for you from your guides, your angels, your loved ones, your pets, animals. Oh, wow. Doesn't surprise me. We have strength, which is that Leo energy here. We also have forgiveness showing up here. We have intuitive nudges. So we just talked about your intuition as well. And what do we also have here for Aquarius? We have choices, and we talked about that in the very beginning of your reading as well. So right away, we have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing, or it can even suffocate, spiritual growth, Aquarius. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Yes, yes, and yes. So whether this is forgiving another person in your life, whether it's forgiving the situations or circumstances that have played out in your life, or whether this is you forgiving yourself, Aquarius, for maybe not knowing things at a certain time of your life. But that's okay, because that's how we grow and that's how we evolve. Forgiveness is very, very powerful. So if you can practice the acts or steps to forgiveness here, even if it's not that you tell this person you forgive them, but you can just put that energy out there. Maybe even create a list of all the people that have hurt you. And I feel like you releasing this around the full moon is a very, very powerful energy in itself. It's a very powerful time for you to release any resentment or anger that you may be carrying, even if it's at a subconscious level. Next, we have strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul, Aquarius, with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. Yeah, it's time for you to step out of your cage. In this case, fly out of the cage. Whether this is your own thoughts imprisoning you, or whether it's your own self being too hard on yourself, Aquarius. This is about you showing love and compassion and kindness. And I feel like other people will see that you're feeling softer once you do this. I'm just getting an energy of soft. At times, people may think that maybe you have your walls up too high, or maybe that you're cold or can be a little bit bitter or even aloof at times. But it's not because you're any of those things, Aquarius. It's because deep down, you just want what everybody wants. You want to feel loved. You want to feel worthy of success and of happiness and of joy and vitality. So this is about you overcoming any of those mental barriers that you've held up here, because you're coming close to ending a cycle. There's a new beginning coming in here for you. Next, we have intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and the divine spirit. Pay attention to the intuitive nudges that you are receiving around the full moon especially, and take a look at your dreams as well, because you may be getting a lot of messages through signs, symbols, synchronicities, numbers, animals. Now, loved ones may be coming to visit you, or maybe you see a bird or a smell or some sort of energy that reminds you of a person who's crossed over that was very important to you. Or it could be perhaps you know that you want to move and you're not sure where, and you see an offer showing up in the newspaper for a perfect location, and you say, yes, this is it. So I'm just sensing that if you want clarity, if you want guidance, it's there for you. And lastly, from your spiritual team, we have choices. I feel like you're going to make choices this month that will bring balance back into your life. If you felt like there was a certain area, again, that felt imbalanced. It says, when you accept responsibility for your life, Aquarius, and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively to your outer world. Absolutely. Once you shift that mindset from whatever mental blocks that you've been putting up or creating for yourself, you're going to free yourself and see your outer world changing for the positive. And that's what Spirit really wants you to focus on at this time, is shifting those thoughts from the glass half empty to the glass half full. Because again, this moon is highlighting you. So if you're not happy, it's time for you to make a choice and do something here about it. But know that you're not alone. Know that you are being divinely guided, and Spirit is here every step of the way, helping you out. All right, so let's see how you've grown during this cycle. Oh, wow. Tower in reverse. You've definitely grown from a situation that, again, came out of left field. It was a surprise. There was some sort of unexpected change that may have happened in your life. But for some of you, this can be a major awakening. For others of you, this is about shattering an old belief system, something that maybe it wasn't even true. Maybe you were told over and over and over something and you started to believe it, but maybe it wasn't even true for you. For others of you, maybe it was a job change. It could have been a relationship change. There may have been a loss in the family or in a friend group here. So whatever tower moment has happened for you in the past, you've changed because of a situation. But like I always say, you have a choice. You can either become better or you can become bitter. So I feel like that's why you have this forgiveness energy, because you're working through some sort of anger, resentment, bitterness, or forgiveness required in order for you to finally take that next chapter. And that's what I meant in the beginning when I said that there's something that fully needs to kind of come to a close or an end in order for you to embrace this new beginning that's waiting for you here. I like this. I feel like you've come a long way. You've definitely grown from whatever that tower moment here was for you. Now let's take a look and see what action steps, Aquarius, you can take to help you achieve your outcome, to whatever it is that you want here, to help your soul continue growing, continue thriving. What action steps can you take? We have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords. Okay, this is a very beautiful combination actually, because it's saying instead of conflict, Five of Swords can be the energy of knowing when to walk away and when something is worth fighting for. Do I stay? Do I leave? Is it worth it? Do I believe in something enough? Do I want to put enough of this energy into it? Or do I want to heal a situation? Because you can stay, you have a choice. You can stay in that energy of maybe conflict or strife or turmoil, whatever rubble has come from this tower. You can stay and let your mind dictate your reality here. Or you can choose to move in a brand new direction. And I see you chasing your dreams, Aquarius. I see you feeling filled with passion and inspiration, feeling like there is hope, there's optimism, like you have a new sense of purpose here. especially if it has to do with your career, your passion, your spirituality here, your creativity. The Ace of Wands says you chasing your dreams is going to outweigh any of that mental conflict that you had anyway. And I feel like you're going to grow and thrive because of a situation that's happened in the past. So last but not least here, let's get a message from your soul and take a look at what truths you can really examine, question, and look at to help you grow. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving it. That's a quote by Brene Brown. Today's soul action, Aquarius: ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra: I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. That could be this energy here as well. Look at that. The heart is caged. She's holding it in her hand. So in order for you to equally give and take love, you need to remain open and not attach any expectations or any judgment to this as well. Very, very powerful reading, Aquarius. Doesn't surprise me. This moon is going to be very, very intense. So do pay attention to your feelings. There's a lot of shifts coming in for you, but for the better. Once whatever this chapter is that you're wrapping up here, you're going to feel a sense of victory, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of wholeness that maybe has been lacking for quite some time. Because once you fully let go, there's a brand new energy with this Leo vibe coming in. I feel towards the latter half of August, you're going to feel quite balanced. You're going to feel full of vitality and a sense of renewal. So I hope this helps, Aquarius. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. If it resonates, feel free to share, comment, subscribe, like, hit that bell button. And I am sending all of you beautiful souls tons of love and light. Thanks for tuning in.